Well, hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm taking just a quick timeout on my video series on the box of Commodore computers to share a little bit about what I found recently at my local electronics store. They had some old parts bins that someone had brought in that they were selling very cheap, and I was really initially interested just in the parts bin for the drawers, but I noticed that it was full of chips. And I saw some drawers labeled things like CPU or 27128, and I said, oh boy, this has got ROMs and CPUs and all kinds of cool stuff in it. And it looked pretty old. So as a vintage computer enthusiast, it's not often you can find just a bundle of old parts that you might need to work on some of the old machines. So I went ahead and bought it and brought it home. And I want to just take a few minutes and share with you some of the things that I found in this parts cabinet. Right off the top, we've got our drawer of CPUs, and this is a great little collection of old CPUs. There are Z80s in here. There is a 6800. There's an old 1802 processor, which is the exact same vintage of the one that I would have put in the Cosmic Elf computer project that I built out of computer electronics back in the late 70s. So I was really excited to find that. And by the way, I am static grounded, and so is my table. So if you see me handling these, don't worry too much. But yeah, we've got 1802s, we've got Z80s of various date codes, and we have a 6800. We also have some NSC 800 microprocessors, and those were kind of a cool find. As far as I know, these are a Z80 compatible microprocessor. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's what they are. If anyone has more information on that, please do feel free to share in the comments. And then we also ended up with this whole drawer full of 6809 processors, and I know that these are a derivative of the 6800 processor. I did a quick look up on these in Wikipedia, and these are very prominent in a lot of different technology from the especially the early 80s. They were also in computers such as the Commodore Super Pet. They were in the Fujitsu FM7, in the Dragon 32, and they were an option on the Acorn 2, 3, and 4 computer systems as well. So very relevant chip. And then we also had an absolute ton of different EEPROMs. And we've got EEPROMs all the way down to 2K EEPROMs that are dated in the 70s. And those are so cool. And then we have some 1976 versions of the 2708, so some 8K ROMs, and we've got a drawer of those, as well as the 2716, 2732, 2764, 27128, and we also have a whole strip that came with this of 27C256 chips. So we've got a lot of great ROM chips that we can use in some of the Commodore projects, especially even like the Commodore 128. There are a lot of upgrade projects that involve replacing the ROMs or putting in ROMs for things like GEOS, things like that. So we'll definitely use some of these in the 128s and play around with them. But very cool thing. We have A to D converters, and then there's a whole bunch of logic chips and counters and bus drivers and memory drivers and things, and they're all dated from the 1970s. So cool. There's Zener diodes, there's voltage regulators, power modules, just all kinds of goodness. That's probably the newest is probably about 1983, the oldest around 1975. So a real treasure trove. And that's really all I wanted to share with you. I wanted to make this a quick video and share with everyone kind of the cool thing that I found. At least I think it's cool. So until next time, thanks for watching.